Today I'm triggered. Today I was watching Anton Daniels and I saw him reacting to a video that triggered me. It triggered me so much I did not finish his reaction because when I listened to him, I was like, well, he's married. I'm single and actually out here dating. Here's a woman talking about dating. Now, let's get into this video and have this conversation. Make sure you hype the video. Also, comment your thoughts under this video in case I miss anything. Today, we are talking about what's scary in dating, but men say what's annoying in dating. So let's get to it. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet. Confidence and clarity is the name of the channel. So here we go.
I think one of the scariest things about dating right now is the fact that I've noticed that a lot of men are pretending to like a woman or women that they really don't actually like. And I don't know if it's just like a high that men get. I think it's partially that. It's like, oh, I got her number. Oh, she fine, da 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 da. But they really are not fully equipped to handle us most of the time. And it's just like they get our number, they talk to us for a little bit, and it's like they don't know what to do with us. Because we require accountability. We require consistency. We require consideration.
Are you saying then you're dating multiple people at the same time until you decide you're going to get serious and focus on one?
Yes, Tamsin. Say that again for the people in the back that might not have been listening.
Women require too damn much. Too damn much. Listen, as a man who's been married, divorced, has children, and is out here actively dating now, I can tell you that women require way too much. And you know what? Let's continue.
We require for you to be the man that you said you were going to be. And as soon as you start seeing those things and seeing that you have to live up to those things, that's when y'all back out. That's when y'all go ghost. That's when y'all go find another woman who doesn't require all those things.
False. What happens is the man was interested and excited, and then he lost interest. The excitement went away.
So then a lot of y'all are asking women like me or, some of my friends, oh, why are you single? Because men are not ready for the type of woman like me. They're not ready for accountability. I'm going to hold you accountable. If you tell me you're going to do something, I'm going to expect you to do it. And I'm not going to let it slide. We too old for this. We're too old for the games. You're either dating with intention or you're not.
Most men choose not, because even listening to this woman, does she sound like a woman you're going to be happily married with? Or does she sound like a woman you're going to be stressed out with, divorced, and have a broken heart? Which one? Does she sound like you're going to be happy and you're going to remain excited?
The crazy part about it is we always going to see who's dating with intention and who's not. And that's why y'all get cut. That's why y'all are getting blocked.
The cycle of dating toxic men, or maybe you were the toxic one, you are going to date a really nice guy. He is going to be so good to you. That is not your man. This is the first guy that has given you the bare minimum treatment. This is the first guy who has showed you what the foundation of dating someone should look like.
But it's really scary to me that we have men out here pretending to be people that they're really not, or pretending to like you when they really don't like you. So ladies, it's important that you use discernment when you're dating, because there's a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing out there.
Now, shout out to this woman. I am not mad at her. I'm just passionate about this because there's so many different narratives going on that women really don't understand what's going on, or they are the ones who are pretending. For instance, there's three things that I agree with her on. One is discernment, right? Now, in this discernment, do you treasure and cherish the man that you chose? Or do you feel like you can do better? Because most men, and we've heard most women give the advice, that you can do better. Now, the next thing that I agree with her on is men are not intentional daters. Why? Because intentional means I'm intending to date you, right? I'm intending to marry you. Most men don't want to be married because most men do not want to go through divorce, whether they're hearing about it from guys like me on social media and in this content space, or when they look at other guys and see how a woman destroyed his life.
How much did my divorce cost me? Well, this is a fantastic question. There's direct and there's indirect costs. Direct costs, I lost $106,000 out of my 401k retirement plan I spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half the equity in the home, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, cash, and savings that I also spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half of all the non-liquid assets like furniture, household goods, electronics, cars. Keep in mind, I paid for all of these. And this is in addition to financially supporting her and her/our daughter for 17 years, which is many hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Then you look at the woman again and you say, well, damn, is this the type of woman that's going to keep you happy and excited? Or is this going to end in heartbreak? Or will you be constantly going through a headache, right? This is actually what's going on. And then the third thing that I agree with her on is men are not equipped to handle a woman. First of all, when it comes to handling a woman, ladies, are you a pet or are you a zoo animal, right? Because who wants to handle anybody? First of all, men know we cannot control you. So if we're trying to handle you, that means we have you in a confined area so we can control what you do. Women in today's time do not want any type of control. For instance, a man will tell a woman, hey, I don't like what you got on. You can't wear that. You're not going outside in that. No.
I shouldn't have to ask for his permission. I shouldn't ask for his permission. No thing on, your titties out. I'm not saying my titties out. He's saying if I wear a bra.
And guess what? That woman will give him pushback. She will do all of these different types of things. She will actually call him controlling for him actually trying to handle her. There are reasons why men pretend that they actually like a woman. Number one, I just named it, and that is he liked you and he was excited about you at first, and then you showed him your ass. When you showed him your ass, you may not even realize how you did it or what you showed him that said, this is the wrong one. Now, we know what happens if you choose the wrong one. You'll be shamed for that. The reason men are not equipped to handle a woman in today's time is because there are very few men who have an unlimited amount of money. So they look at the men who do have money and they think that that's all the men. On this channel, I say a lot that women outnumber men at least 7-1, right? For every 7 women, there's 1 guy. But when you listen to women like this, you would think that the number is in reverse. For every 1 woman, there's 7 men. That is not true. In fact, there's 3 million more women in the United States alone. Now, you got to pair that, or now you have to think about how that breaks down. There's some men that are in marriages already, meaning they're already taken. There are men who women look at as undesirable. There are men who like men. And then there are men who do not want to be in a relationship and definitely don't want to be in a marriage. And the reasons why are very, very simple. No one wants to be stressed out. No one wants to be embarrassed on the internet.
Bro, I've been sitting in this car for about 2 hours now because I refuse to go inside and be with my wife. Like, I hate her that much. The only reason why I'm with her is because I'm broke and I don't have nowhere else to go. Like, I can't afford to rent on my own.
No one wants that. Now, some people may thrive off of it because they're figuring out how to monetize it, but most men don't want to be embarrassed on social media. On top of that, the majority of women are cheating. Yes, men, we have a different scale of cheating. For instance, me, if you're liking another man's post, right? If you're communicating with any man in any way that is not business, right? That's cheating, because what you're doing is you're keeping an open communication so that he can shoot his shot, or so that you can give him a chance when you're ready. Another reason why men lie is because men know what they're after. men are after sex like women are after stability or comfort. Actually, what women are after is comfort and luxury, or luxury and comfort. Another reason why dating intentionally is annoying is because men don't cherish the good guys. They feel like they can do better than the good guys. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. But what this does is it leaves them on the fence where they can't really make a decision, or they continue to choose the bad guy. Think about it. Most men are starting to realize that a baddie means she's bad for your health, she's bad for your wealth, she's bad for your heart, and she's bad for everything else, your money, right? Like, we're starting to see that, whether we want to or not. And here's the thing. Once again, men are after sex. So you're going to have men that lie. You're going to have men that pander. You're going to have men who say whatever it takes for you as the woman to open up your legs. It does require discernment if you're actually looking to be married. And what I've seen in my time of dating, there's 4 categories of women, right? A lot of women say that they want to be married, but they do not do married woman things. They do not. I'm looking at them, I'm listening to them, and I'm like, you think a man would actually stay around for that? But here are those 4 things. You have the wife. This is the one you want to build a life with. This is the one you want to have children with. What if she already has children and she doesn't want to have anymore, or she can't have anymore because she already got her tubes tied? Then you have the companion. The companion is the one that's going to be there no matter what. Then you have the fun girl and the gold digger. The difference between the fun girl and the gold digger is the fun girl is always looking to have fun, whether it's with you or someone else. And she's probably having fun with you and a whole bunch of others. Now, the gold digger only cares about what she is receiving, but there's a high price on it, meaning that whatever that man buys, it needs to be up to date. It needs to have just came out, and she wants you to be on the waiting list to go and get that. Now, the biggest issue that women run into is they believe that men want to be in relationships. I keep hearing that there's piss in the pool, and I'm like, wait a minute, do women hear themselves? There's more women. There's way more women on the planet than there are men. So if there's piss in the pool, who's peeing in the pool? Because we keep hearing about divorces. Guess what? We know that 80% of the time it's women that are divorcing the men. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because these are the same women who get out here and they're now dating, and they say things to me like, well, I'm dating with intention. Or they tell me, not or, and both, right? I'm in the process of getting a divorce. And I always have to say, well, you know, my divorce was finalized. So what part of this process are you in? Are you in marriage counseling? Did you hire an attorney? Are you looking at attorneys? Did you file the paperwork? Did you serve them? Do you have court dates going? Are you battling over assets? Are you battling over the time with the children? Are you battling over spousal support? What part of the process of dating are you actually in? Then you have women who say, well, I want a man that's going to date with intention. I want a man that is consistent. Here's the thing. Women do not understand how hard it is to talk to you, how hard it is to have chemistry, to be compatible with you. I'm not one of these guys who says, I don't like women. I like women and I love women. And I can tell you what I like and what I love about women. I love how they decorate. I love how they smell. I love how they sound. I love the way they look. I love the bounce back. The bounce back, amazing, especially when there's something back there that is bouncing back. Again, I'm only triggered because I keep hearing women say this, and I'm like, how do y'all continue to come to this same conclusion that men are not living up to your standards? If men are not living up to your standards, Wouldn't it make more sense to bring your standards down? Here's why this is funny. A woman can have a list of 100 things. 98 things are checked off, but 2 things on that list are not checked off. Therefore, she's not happy. Now, if a man has a list of 10 things and he gets 5 or 6, that man is excited because he understands no woman is perfect, yet every woman wants the man to be perfect. Here, this isn't a channel for men to really be mad at women. This is a channel for men to understand what's going on, see things clearly, build your confidence up, build yourself up, have swag, and become the man that the majority of the women want. Check out some of the other videos on my channel so you can see how I'm breaking things down. Again, this is not me tearing this woman down. This is not me tearing any woman down. This is me simply saying, look at what's going on. The majority of people on the planet are women, but women are looking at things and believing that it's in reverse, meaning they think that it's more men on the planet than there are. The other thing is they believe that men have all this unlimited amount of money when that is a very small group of men, meaning they're fractioners. If you ever hear me use the phrase fractioner, it's because 80 to 90% of the population is broke, but the men who have unlimited amount of money do not represent 1%. That's why I call them fractioners, meaning they're millionaires, because to be in the top 5%, you got to be making 500,000 to 600,000. Actually, I think that's like the top 3 or maybe the top 2%. But my point is, the majority of people are nowhere close to that. The majority of people are making 50,000 and below. Now, if you are making more than that, shout out to you. But what are you doing with your money? Because I've ran into women on a continuous basis who tell me things like, oh, I want to be in a relationship. But then I say, well, hold on. If you really want to be in a relationship, why does your Instagram look like that? You realize that most men, not just me, not just black men, all men look at a woman and say, you got your breast out. You got your booty out. We can see your print. We can see it. We can see actually what it looks like. Do you think men are actually interested in marrying a woman like that? Most men keep telling women we do not want to marry a woman who's putting her body out for everybody to see. We don't want to marry a woman that is for everybody. Now, we will enjoy her. That's a fact. We will enjoy that woman, but marry her, date her intentionally. We're dating this woman with the intention of marrying. No, the intention is to have sex. But like I said in the beginning of this video, I'm a little triggered. So let me know if I left anything out. Comment your thoughts under this video. Remember to hype the video so more people see it. And like and subscribe to the channel for more confidence and clarity. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.